Hello guys, welcome to the channel Phone Mania. So in today's video, we are gonna talk about the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So guys, you might be thinking what's new about the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which was launched in 2019, and that's this. So the Galaxy lovers got this right. You can see an icon, that's the software upgrade, and it's this guys, finally the One UI 4, the much awaited One UI 4 is for the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So this is the Exynos Indian version. So this is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus 12GB 256GB Aura Glow color. So finally I'm super excited for this video. So currently my phone is running on, you can see about phone and software information. You can see it's on Android 11 and One UI 3.1, and we are now moving to the One UI 4. So most of the devices like the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, S20 FE, the Galaxy S21 received much earlier. So finally the upgrade is here for the Galaxy Note 10 Plus users. So that was a much awaited one. So let's look at these really quick, and later on I will be doing a review of the upgrade after using it for at least 2-3 days. Okay, and I will be also doing tips and tricks of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus in 2022 with the One UI 4. So guys, stay tuned and subscribe. So let's check the update features really quick. So let's dive into the main features. So I'll be going through really quick. So first of all, it's a color palette. That means we have customized colors for your buttons, backgrounds, apps and all. And then let's look at the privacy features. So light updations happen over there. That means you can decide which apps uses the permissions much more easier than before, and also you can get the notification blinker for those apps which use cameras and all, cameras as well as microphones. So then we can restrict the apps which detect your location and all. Then there are some additions to the Samsung keyboard which are listed below. That means quick access to GIF emojis and stickers, animated emoji pairs, even more stickers, writing assistant and all. Then in home screen we have a new widget design. Means the widgets are much more looking cool than before, and easy widget selections also is applicable. And in lock screen, actually if you are in lock screen, then you could change the audio output from one device. That means if you are using Galaxy Buds at a time and you want to switch to another device, then you can do it from the lock screen itself. And if you really, actually the Galaxy Note 10 Plus have this feature, that means a screen off memo, which we can do anything from the screen, that means from the off screen itself. And the same thing now goes with the lock screen. So if you're on the lock screen, then you can do an instant voice note without even unlocking the phone. Okay, so guys, in camera you can see lens and zoom. That means the current image of the lens and zoom. Let me show it to you. So this is the ultra wide and this is the normal and this is the telephoto. So this icon would be changed to something really new. Okay, so let's check the camera, and video that never misses any moment. So some minor adjustment to the video is going to happen, and then single take feature is going to be more interesting. Then pro photography and pro video mode is getting better, and enhanced scan. That means if you're scanning some documents, and it have gonna be better than the previous. And some minor tweaks to the galleries like enhanced stories, easier albums, then very free remastering, more control over information and all, and then better video and photo editor. So by default internal video editor would be more awesome. So actually I'm a user who uses the video editor of this phone really for editing videos and all, so that's really nice. So it's a happy to have feature for me, like emojis and stickers, video collages, lightning control, and highlight reels, never lose the original, paste from one picture to another. Then we have AR emoji, jazz up your profile, face stickers, and dance the night away, design your own clothes, some features to the AR emojis and all. So that's not interesting. In sharing we are getting the photo sharing, easy navigation, and more customization over there. Then I'm just reading the features which is mentioned. Let's move to the actual review, and let's look at what all features does really make a difference and all. Then some updations to the apps like calendar, like quick add events, check your schedule on the home screen, more search options, then share with others, easier date and time selection, recover deleted events. And on Samsung internet we can search suggestions, search from the home screen, start in secret mode, and now updations to the device care. That's really interesting. So device care, that means battery and security at a glance, understand the phone health overall, Okay, I wish the battery health would be added on the device, just like Apple for doing it for years. So if the battery health is over here, so that would be awesome. So you can see I'm currently using Antutu benchmark for the battery. So here I'm having the Antutu benchmark, you can see. And let me open. So here you can see the health, battery health level over here. Okay, you can see the health level is 94 percentage. So if this type of feature is comes to the latest version, then it's really helpful for the second users. That means those who buy the used phones, and also they can directly check the battery health and just buy, just like Apple. So my phone, which is I've been using for 2 years, dropped just 6%. So I'm a sort of light user. That means I don't play games and all. Okay, so I wish that feature comes in device care for this guy, but unfortunately no. Let me take a moment. Okay, so moving all the way. So that's the device care and there's some diagnostic checks. And in Samsung Health, all new design my page, challenge your friends, more inclusive, more food options, and in Bixby routines. That's absolutely, I'm just keeping that, more conditions, more actions, more control, more combinations, more. And in accessibility, let me read, always there when you need it, and motion gestures, performs actions more quickly, your mouse pointed to France. Okay, so adjust one screen, eye comfort. Oh, so that's really nice. Then customizable flash, when actually if you receive a flash, then you should blink the screen and all. Then easy magnifications, then some better features to the always on display and all. So enhanced dark mode, wow, that's really nice. And easier brightness control, tips, preview videos, and some normal settings enhancement, that means setting search enhancement. Then do not disturb the like sort of mode when we're driving. Then skipping alarm, day or night at a glance, switching from text to calls, more results, more search results in messages, easier search in my files, more complete desktop experience with if you go those helpful for person who use Dex and all. Then resolve picture in picture, and that's it. So it's a long one, guys. So let me quickly brief one by one. So color palette, privacy, Samsung keyboard, home screen, lock screen, camera, gallery, photo and video editor, and AR emojis, sharing, calendar, Samsung internet, device care, Samsung health, Bixby routines, accessibility, and that's it. So let me download the update, and after that we can go through a proper review of the One UI 4 on my favorite and my personal device, Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So guys, that's all for today. Signing off, it's Phone Mania. So guys, stay tuned and subscribe.